Alright, welcome back to another dungeon run on Spicy Tanking. Alright, sweet. We are level 70, we are doing pretty well. Oh, that was quick. Our item level is now 347. Definitely starting to get the hang of things. Definitely trying to do some more research into how we're supposed to be playing our warrior. It seems like shield block uptime is really important. Along with ignore pain, kind of pairing those two together to make sure that we really have as much defense as possible. So hoping that in this run we can try to keep that going. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick Nokhud run, which hey, now that I think about it, that might have been the first one last time too. But that's okay, we're just gonna go for it. It's funny, the other day I jumped in here and I totally forgot to equip a shield, and I was like, oh god, what have I done? But yeah, I think we're still getting the hang of things, you know, switching targets, choosing the right things to do, making sure we use all our abilities, making sure we're in range of enemies and whatnot. It's definitely a challenge, but a fun one for sure. I think we need to probably use our abilities more often. I don't know how it is, let's say in like a mythic dungeon, if we're not using all of our stuff, it makes a big difference. I would think it does, but we're definitely getting used to it. So I guess that's the other thing too, is can I just use up both charges on shield block right away? Because it seems like we needed uptime anyway, and it doesn't seem to eat up a stack at all if we just kind of soak them up together like that. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and mount up just right over to this first group here. I think it'd be good to aggro this group here first. It doesn't feel like I'm maybe need to go as hard with this maybe level of dungeon. But I think getting to the habit of it is good. Just to kind of get that button memory, I guess, of constantly having to do a dungeon like that. But yeah, it doesn't seem like warriors really have like a rotation per se, but more like just making sure you're using your abilities when you need to. And yeah, so far I feel like it went pretty well. Feels enjoyable at least. And hopefully I'm not taking that much damage in this run so far. It doesn't feel like I am. But yeah, I guess it's hard to tell. Let's get to that. I just feel like I have so many buttons to push every time. I'm just like, what am I pushing? Yeah, this is kind of just like a stream of thoughts sort of video here, but I don't know. More just for me, my own posterity to look back and learn on. Hopefully someone in the group is going to do the catapults. Field charge seems amazing. Just constantly going crazy. It does so much damage, gives you a ton of rage. Field charge is sweet. Okay, here comes the eruption. Nice, someone's definitely on it. It was the evoker, healer maybe? Okay, that's done. I'll go to the next area. Yeah, I guess in terms of WoW news, we started a new guild. That's a challenge. I've never really started my own guild, so it's been fun to see how that goes. It is pretty tough, you know, you can only spam and trade chat so much. But you know, I'm pretty much creating a new guild. I want it to be sort of just a chill guild. Maybe with a focus on Mythic Plus here and there. But really just to kind of grow it. I think growing the guild first is probably the most important part. And then sort of attracting players for raids and other things later on. Because I feel like it would be hard to build like oh, what the heck? A raiding kind of squad right off the bat. Especially if you don't have anybody in the group. So I think we're going for the long play. If I wanted to eventually try and tank like a mythic dungeon, I want to have the group, and I think by having my own guild it makes it a little bit more feasible or realistic to do. But you know, we'll see. But for now I think it's just kind of fun starting a guild. Seems pretty cool. People we've even got included in the guild so far seem really cool. Everyone's very chill, which is great. But yeah, that's kind of another fun like sort of side project to go along with. creating our own guild. I think it kind of sounds fun. Be cool to eventually stream what our guild does too, and you know, maybe have like guild streams and stuff. I think it'd be fun. I feel like I've never really been in a guild that had someone streaming too. That's gonna be kind of a new experience also. And you know, hopefully I get better, and I guess that gives me plenty of time to practice. You know, I think that'll be pretty sweet to eventually get to that point. We can also be a, oh, what is it, a raid leader too? That'd be fun. I just think there's a lot of cool things that WoW offers, and you know, if you put in the effort, you can really try doing a lot of those cool things, which I would love to. You know, just having a cool community of people who are supportive. I would love to do things like in the future, like reviewing logs, checking out runs, and just trying to be a supportive person to help people get better. Because I know I really enjoy that aspect of WoW, to try and improve. I think that might be kind of cool to have a guild that really does that a lot too. But you know, this is all very much far, far to the future. And who knows if we'll ever get there. Fingers crossed, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm doing my best not to cap on rage, shield blocking as much as I can, using interrupts when I can too. And it feels like we're doing okay. I don't feel like we're taking tons of damage. I'm always tempted to ask the healers afterwards, like, hey, did I do okay? But I figure if they're not complaining, then I guess we're doing okay. We're doing something right. Yeah, I guess I'm never really sure if Whirlwind makes sense to use as a tank. I feel like I should just be using Revenge instead, it seems like. For the shield bash proc bit chance, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll have to keep doing some digging. At some point, you know, I'd love to also maybe try making a video that, you know, we hop on and try to actually optimize our talents and look at rotations and stuff. Maybe just do like a learning kind of session together. I think that'd be kind of nice. But certainly, I have a lot to learn. And I think sharing or exposing that learning process could be a cool thing to share. Okay, so this boss. I know as DPS I always grab these gray orbs things, but I think as a tank I don't. Because I want to say it makes you take a increased damage as well as increased damage. Or taking more and doing more, I guess. So I don't think we want that for our as a tank, so we're not going to grab them. But we will focus on Ignore Pain to hopefully make our healer's life a little easier. Yeah, damage on raids or group seems okay. Yeah, it seems like a capable healer. Yeah, so I think probably by the time we start doing LFR raids, we're still a few item levels away, about 12 item levels from doing LFR raids. Before then, I think we'll definitely try looking into optimal talent builds. Or maybe we should just do one just straight up and see how that goes. Like, is it, if it kind of compare to see if was it terrible? Did I do okay, you know? That could be kind of interesting. Oh wow, lots of stuff here. Make sure we use our abilities. Let's do that. Let's do one of these. I think Deathbolt Volley is the ability to interrupt here. The most important one, maybe. It is nice to note that... oh, I missed it. I need to get these nameplates to not stack on top of each other. I want to say there's a setting in Plater, but it feels like it doesn't work. I went a little bit to the right there just in case we aggroed that stuff on the left. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Ooh, just barely got that interrupt. Oh, I wonder if... yeah, weak R's is probably another thing we need to do. I like to set up my own, because it kind of helps me to understand like what I'm looking at. But it might be worth looking into like a package of some kind. I see it a lot where people get like these sound effects for, I guess, triggers on things. I have no idea what's going on in those, but You hear like someone breathing in, like shotgun sounds or something like that. Like I don't even know what that is. Oh man, the double charge is so cool. I love it. Oops. Wrong ability. Oh, I saw there's some weird thing that happened in what is it? The MDI where these two got desynced from one another in HP, and then like it cost them the entire run because it like despawned or something. Like, oh god, can't even imagine. That'd be so annoying. That would be an insane goal to try and get into an MDI, but I don't think I'd have nearly enough time for that. New neck, nice. 348, alright. We got up one item level, that's sweet. I'm amazed how fast the community, I guess, or the gaming WoW community figured out how this shortcut is. It's so much more convenient to go this way. Looks like our healer's right behind us. We're gonna go and charge in. I believe it's Batak that does the fear. I think we definitely did this one last time. That's so funny. Maybe I can compare myself to see, did I do better? Oh, I definitely know that's the one that fears. Let's do the last boss. Oh wow, I think I forgot to use shield block that entire time. I guess maybe because it's normal, maybe not as important. But I definitely need to get into the habit. I think I remember last time I interrupted this way too quickly. Oh yeah, I feel like that was better. Hopefully it was. But I don't know. What was that? Stolen Breath of Onara. Wonder what that is. Alright, that's another run done for now. Continue to gear up and hopefully we'll check back in, learning some new stuff. Thanks again for watching. Bye.